Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Okay. Are we ready? Good morning, I'm Daniela Hernandez.
And I'm Becky Schneider.
I'm going to be asking you some questions today. Do you feel comfortable if we record you?
Yes.
Thank you for being here today and participating in our LEGO construction test. We want to start off by asking you a few questions about your prior experience with Legos. Do you know what Legos are?
Yes.
Have you previously come in contact with Legos?
Yes.
What was your experience with them?
I played with them and built something from them.
Okay. At first glance, what do you think of the instructions?
At first glance, I think that the instructions look good, look easy to follow, especially with the pictures. Yeah.
What first catches your eye?
The font.
How do you feel about the font?
I like the font. It's easy to read. It's big enough to where I'm not struggling to read what it says, and it's also just it flows very easily.
What do you think of the pictures?
The pictures are nice. They're printed in good color so I can see each color and how it's supposed to look, and yeah, it looks easy to follow.
And is there anything you would change before using the instructions?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. Oh yeah. Okay, so for the sample activity, we're going to have you create a text saying hello to whoever you feel comfortable with. And while you're doing that, make sure you narrate and explain everything you're doing.
I can do that. I just don't have my phone.
Oh, here.
I accidentally left it at home. So.
Well, if you wanna, you can text my mom and you can open my phone.
Okay.
So you can tell us everything you're doing. I'll give you the passcode.
Okay. I'm going to open the phone by putting in the password.
Just press it. Is it?
Yeah, it's
050300.
050300. That's the password. I'm gonna text her mom. I typed in MO, mommy, bear. I'm gonna say, hey, have a good day. And then I hit send, and then I hit X, and then I closed out.
Perfect. All right, now we are going to have you build the model.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Wait.
Like the actual
you can't
model?
see the-
Should we I think we should record the model making.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is read the instructions for the first step. I'm going to take the thick blue piece and the thick green piece and 3 thick yellow pieces together and place at the center of the base, which is this. And I'm going to look at the pictures because that helps to make things easier. It also helps me recognize that I might have the wrong piece. Maybe. It's hard to see the different things on this piece of paper. Anyways, okay. So then I'm going to connect the 4 thin white pieces and the 1 thick white piece and 1 thick green piece. And then 1 thin black piece to the side of the base. Then I'm going to connect the 2 thick white pieces and 1 thick blue piece, 1 thin blue piece, and 1 dark blue piece to the opposite side of the base. Okay, and then I'm going to connect 2 brown bridges to the front of the base where it becomes slimmer. Connect 1 thick gray piece on the top to the brown bridge. On the other brown bridge piece, connect the 2 smaller brown bridge piece. On the other brown bridge piece, connect the 2 smaller thick gray pieces so that they are the same length on both sides. Stick the remaining 4 gray pieces horizontally on top of the bridge piece. Like this. Stick the remaining 4 gray pieces. That thing went out. I don't know if it's still. I mean, I guess it's still okay. Stick the remaining 4. So I put the 4 remaining gray pieces on the top of the bridge pieces. Add the doors to both sides of the base. So I'm going to look at the other pictures.
What are you reading right now?
Now I'm just looking at the pictures and just see what I'm looking at specifically. And I'm going to put the little doors on, connect the gray adapter to the lid. I guess this is the adapter, and I guess this is the lid. I'm going to look at the picture and see exactly where to connect. And then connect that to the blue piece in the middle. So right there. And then add the dog to the front. Well, I'm going to move this blue piece, the lid again, and move it back so I have more room for the dog to sit up here. I don't know if he clicks into place or not. I'm just going to lay him down. He's sleeping. And his bone is with him. They're cuddling. And that's all. That's all she wrote.
Okay, so overall impressions, generally what did you think?
I thought that it was relatively easy. However, I think that the pictures helped a lot. I don't know if I probably could have done it without the pictures, but it just went a lot faster, and I was able to reference things because of the pictures.
Okay, were you able to follow the instructions in the manner that they were presented to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, after using the instructions, is there anything that you would change?
No, I don't think I would change anything since there were the pictures. It was easy to see, like, sort of how things connect and how things should look and where to connect them. But I think if there hadn't been pictures, then it would have been, I would have changed that because it would have been harder to put it together.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does it look right?
Yeah.